Hello everyone. This is Shamim Yasher, so student of Introduction to Business and Communication. And I'm going about today I will talk about my presentation topic, which is struggle for independence, the history of Bangladesh. As I'm a Bangladeshi citizen, so I think that I might try to people know about the how we got the independence, which is become a history later on. So my main presentation journey would be how we got the freedom, the background. So in my presentation, I have put some background about our independence, how we got that. Like in first point, I have made that the partition of 1974, which known as Bengal divided into East Pakistan and India. Like as we most of the people we can those who get the knowledge about geopolitical and aspects of the maps, world maps, people get to know about the division of like India and Pakistan. The British ruler in that time, 1947, they divided these two countries based on their religious and ethnicities based on their religious. Like in that time, people who were Muslim, they became the part of the Pakistan, and those who believe in Hinduism, that those people get and become the part of India. So we as a Muslim divided into the Pakistan. The culture and linguistic difference within the West Pakistan. Like as Bengali from Bangladeshi, our mother language is Bangla. We speak in Bangla, but the main difference with the Pakistanis, their mother language is Urdu. They speak in Urdu. So the most difficult part have like Pakistan in that time in Bangladesh used to call as a East Pakistan, and Pakistan, the mainland Pakistan is called as a West Pakistan. So after that, there was a rise of political disconnect in East Pakistan. Like we have like in Pakistan, West Pakistan and East Pakistan was a in between there was a big long distance gap. So people the West Pakistanis rule our East Pakistan, which is now as an independent country of Bangladesh. So in that time, between the distance of the two nations, which is called as a one nation, people, language barriers and different kind of limitations make the political is disconnect. After that, in 1952, there was a language movement. And this movement is also world recognized. We will talk about this one is later on. Like demand for recognition of Bangla as a state of language. As I told you before that West Pakistan and East Pakistan have a different language, different kind of people who speak on their own language. So we used to speak in Bangla, but in that time, the former Prime Minister of Pakistan, Mr. General Bhutto, Yahya Khan Bhutto, sudden came to visit East Pakistan for a political movement or political uh, meeting purpose. So in that meeting, he suddenly declared that the Urdu will be the first language of East Pakistan as well. But we couldn't know about Urdu. We didn't learn Urdu. So in a moment or in a sudden, how a guy can put a new language to the people to speak about and all the sectors like job, schools, and all the sectors people pick like it became forcefully they put our new language to learn about their all aspects of livings. So in 21 February 1952, there was a protest. The University of Dhaka's students take and protest about this language movement, that we don't want Urdu as our state language, we want Bangla as our state language. And the outcome of that protest, many people got died with the violence by the Pakistani soldiers. And in that day, like the people recognized, like call name Rafiq, Shafiq, Barkat, that people got died in this language movement. And with the with these sacrifices, we got recognized Bangla as a state language in 1956. And later on, there was a political movement like in 1906, after the language movement in 1956, as we got the state language as a Bangla, we were living a mm, living a regular life. But the later on, as we depended on the West Pakistan, because the all governmental issues, jobs, language, and like language and political aspects, and all the things were ruled by the West Pakistan. So in that time, in the East Pakistan, there was a party raised, so political party raised, which is named Awami League under the Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. This this gentleman, this gentleman made this party as a East Pakistan is one of the most powerful political party who will help their brotherhoods with the political aspects. So in 1966, this political party posed 6 points of demands to the West Pakistanis, that these points need to be fulfilled. Otherwise, we will call for a protest. So, with the regard of this demand in 1970 elections, this party got elected in East Pakistan as well as in the West Pakistan. But the mainland Pakistan, which is known as West Pakistan, denied the victory. They denied the victory. For that reason, after all, the war became. So in this part, I will talk about the Liberation War of 1971. In March 25, 1970, the Pakistanis made an operation called Operation Searchlight Crackdown. In that day, it was a nightmare for the East Pakistanis, for the Bengalis. In 25 of March 1971, they killed our top intelligence, our top citizens in Bangla. They killed our journalists, they killed our poetries, they killed our top leaders, they killed our well-known people live in East Pakistan, those who are well-known in the world, who put our country in the Western world as a dedicated people, dedicated people who can work hard for the nation. They kill all the people in the one night, and which became unpredictable things from the West Pakistanis. And after that night, the Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the party owner of the Awami League, declared for the independence. And later on, after his declaration, he it becomes a formation of Mukti Bahini, which is called as a freedom fighters. Like he made a group of people like who were willing to fight for the nation. Then the group of the people called freedom fighters. This part I will talk about international support. Uh, Yeah, in the 1971's freedom liberation war, we got the support from India regarding our those freedom fighters training, and also for the uh, training, the guns and uh, equipment we need for the fight. Like in December 71, Indian military interventions to help us to fight the West Pakistanis to get our nation as a freedom. Also, in the liberation war, we also got the global attention to the humanitarian crisis. Like in that time, we was out of foods, out of good waters, so people are became very hungry. Say, but rather than the all nations, almost 5 billion or 5 million people wants the independence of their country for independence thereof, independence for their mother language as well. And the long journey, it was a 9 months journey or 9 months fights with the Pakistanis. On December 16, 1971, Pakistani forces surrendered, and Bangladesh, and that day, Bangladesh became an independent nation. The legacy of resilience and freedom. And this is the end of presentation part, which is conclusion. And yeah, the all the things I talk in this presentation, which is a historical moment for each Bengalis who face this time period with their life. So yeah, it was a historic struggle roots because we want our identity and justice based on our culture. If somebody puts some restrictions on you with their own language, with their own rules, it's gonna it's not fair, right? So yeah, in that all kind of movement, all kind of political issues, language movement, we got several people sacrifice their life for their nation's independence. From the for that sacrifices, God has a result that the movement, language movement, 21st February 1952 got the recognition as a global international mother language day. And it's a big proud moment for us that our people, our brothers, our mothers, fathers, our grandfathers give their lives to save the nation, which is a big proud moment for people like us all over the world's peoples, known as a strong citizens of Bangladesh who always stand for save their nations no matter what comes. Thank you, everyone. This is all about my presentation. Hope you guys like the way of my nation got the freedom. It was a journey of freedom. So yeah, thank you. Have a good day.